Boom, there we are. We are live. Folks, welcome to another Feature Friday here on Tuesday. And me and Emily, we're going to kick it off in just a moment. Hey, folks, it's awesome to be back with you again here for Feature Friday. And this week, we're going to talk about something that comes up a lot, and that is how can I send emails to my users through my website? So there's a lot of different scenarios where people are like, I want to send messaging. I want to, when someone completes a course, when someone enrolls in a course, if someone fails a quiz, someone passes a quiz, all these things come up and they go, how do I do that? Well, LifterLMS comes with an engagement feature baked right into it. So even in the free core LifterLMS plugin, you get access to notifications and engagements. And this week, Emily's going to show us a little bit about how engagement email settings work and how you can leverage this tool to increase your communication with your people.
Absolutely. So let me pull up my demo site here. I'm taking a look at one of the LifterLMS demo sites you can get your hands on if you want to try out the platform. But the engagement system is a really, really powerful tool. I need to make sure this was a site I was working on. So let me reactivate Lifter real quick. There it is. So engagements can be found under courses and memberships on the sidebar. And if you haven't used these before, all of the engagements, whether you're using a certificate or an achievement or an email, you're going to need to make sure that once you create it, you create a way to trigger it to happen. So once we have our email created, we're going to come back here and we're going to say, when a student creates a new account, send them an email. When they enroll in a course, you could send them an email. You can choose to send them an email no matter what. But taking a look at these triggers ahead of time shows you what kind of emails you can write. Like Kurt said, passes a quiz, fails a quiz. There's a few options for you. Let's say that there's a big quiz in the course, and passing that quiz is like a road mark. So we're going to go to emails, and we're going to create a email for student passes a quiz. So the title is Passed.
You are so smart.
The big quiz. You are so smart. So,
So smart.
So smart. So this is the big quiz in our course. Maybe it's like a final quiz or a quiz close to the end. And this will say hi. And we can add these merge codes in. So we could say hi first name. It's LMS user first name. Okay. Hi LMS user first name. So we'll say you're doing amazing. And I'm in the text editor right here. Let me go back to the visual editor. Hi first name. You're doing amazing. I just saw you completed the big quiz, it's smooth sailing from here. You've successfully learned ... whatever, you can format this email however you want it to. All the best. You could even have next call to action messages. Like if you like this course, check this one out next. So you can use these engagement emails for some really smart ways to interact with your clients. But once you're happy with your email, we can take a look at the email subject line. You did it. The email heading, if we wanted to do that. But we're going to send this to the student email. This is right. We could go to the admin email as well. But for now, this one's only supposed to go to the student. I'm going to go ahead and publish that. Now that I have an email created, we're going to head back to that engagements area and trigger it to fire. The big quiz email.
The big quiz.
The big quiz. So we're going to say when a student passes.
Not a buy.
Let's say that this is the quiz. Like I have a ton of them on the sample website, and a lot of them are named the same thing because I've cloned a bunch of courses. But we can say when the student completes this quiz, send an email, and then we'll be asked to select the email. That's the one we just wrote. We'll click publish. And so if you wanted to do an engagement delay, you could, if you wanted to wait a day. But in this case, we want to send it to them immediately, right as they complete it. You could also, you could do a delay if you want to make it feel a little more of a personal touch. You could say wait a day so that it feels almost like the actual creator of the course or the website admin saw them complete it and sent them the email. But we can also do it immediately in this way. So now when the student completes a quiz, they'll get that email. It's a pretty easy system inside of LifterLMS that's available. And if you're using a CRM system like ActiveCampaign, Fluent CRM, Groundhog, whatever you're working with for a CRM, there's a lot of potential for you to use that as well in a similar way. But if you don't have a CRM, if you're not at that point in the business yet, this is a perfect tool for you coming from an LMS site into an interactive business that can really take it to the next level for you. What do you think about that, Kurt?
I'm in 100%. We talk a lot when we do our Ask Me Anything calls or our office hours. We talk a lot about minimal viable product. Get your MVP out there. Grow an audience. Start working with people with a minimal viable product, something that you can leverage for growth. And this is one of those tools that's just perfect. It seems to meet the immediate need, and you know that you could easily transition into an integrated CRM if that was something you chose to do at a later date. But this gets you going, and you're not spending hundreds of dollars out of the chute on a CRM. You've got this baked right in, and it works with all of the users in the WordPress database. It's all right there on the site.
Totally.
All right. You know what? I blanked. What are we going to cover next week?
Custom exportable tabs in your reporting if you want to do custom reporting tabs.
That is fantastic. Folks, this is Kurt. I'm with Emily. We'll see you next week for Feature Friday, possibly on a Tuesday. Have a wonderful day.